Hey guys, I'm back again with another video. You guys cannot question how much I love you because for the last 2 Wednesdays I've been giving you 2 videos and one every single Sunday. If you're new to my channel, make sure you hit the subscribe button because I have videos every Wednesday and Sunday about loads of different topics, especially helpful ones to you. And if you're returning, thank you so much for coming back. I'm so happy that you like my content enough to come back again. Today's video is called What I Wish I Knew Before I Started a Business. This is another serious topic. I'm going to give you tips so you don't fail in business like I previously did. So let's get straight into it. So for those of you who might not know, I had a business called Afrobean Hair and Beauty. What that basically was I was selling hair and beauty products online because I moved to an area called Stoke-on-Trent and there was literally like no black hair and beauty shops. Well, there was 1 or 2. They were quite expensive and I felt like I could do something cheaper. So what I decided to do was start an online shop. I started a website and I was going to be selling my products off there, and then the plan was to open a physical shop. I had a space, I just had to get it all done up and start that way. So the first place that I went wrong was on my social medias. I did not plan a single piece of content. I literally would wake up in the morning, think, okay, I need to post on my social medias today. I'd find anything I can, just chuck that on there. As long as it was pink, it was good to go. If I was a consumer and I was looking at that, I wouldn't want to shop at that business because quite literally it looked random and it looked a hot mess. You need to plan your content. Honestly, it will change everything for you. Content planning is key. You need to know, what am I going to post when? You need to know how it's going to look aesthetically on your social medias. You need to have all of that planned. I didn't have a plan for that, and so in turn it looked messy. It was horrible. So that just didn't make sense. If I were to do it again, I would queue up a whole bunch of content way in advance so I know what I'm posting, when, how's it going to look on my social medias, is it going to look pleasing? And also, my followers never knew when I was going to post. You need to have a plan. I'm going to post every Monday, Tuesday and Wednesday. But at the same time, don't overdo it for yourself. Like, don't plan that I'm going to post 50 posts a week when you physically can't keep up with that. It's better for you to consistently post 1 post a week so your followers know, okay, on Wednesdays at 6 p.m, she's going to be posting this or he's going to be posting this for the business. It makes everything so much easier. Nobody knew when to expect anything. Some weeks I wouldn't even post anything and people were just unfollowing, and to be completely honest, I can't blame them for that because I was not keeping up with the demand. That's not how it works. Second place I went wrong is I had no real knowledge of the business I was going into. The only hair and beauty products I knew of were the ones I used. I'm sure you guys can tell I am a natural beauty. I don't use that much hair and beauty products. Like, I don't really do much on my face. I don't really do much on my hair. I think I have 1 wig. I barely get a weave done. When I have braids, I do them myself. So really, I didn't know as much as I thought I did about hair and beauty products. So how am I, with such minimal knowledge, going to know what to stock on my website? How am I going to know what the people are wanting at the moment? I didn't do any research. You really do need to research into the market you're looking to go to. You need to research what people are buying, what things are on trend, where's the gap in the market. You need a unique selling point, and it was so hard for me to figure one out because I didn't even know what was out there. Probably my only unique selling point was that my stuff was rubbish. I was selling the most basic eyeshadows that I used to use when I was in year 6. It's sad, it's really sad now looking at it. I started making my own products, which was fantastic, but I had such limited research that there's nothing to bring people to my website, there's nothing to make people trust me. My social medias clearly didn't help with the situation. Moral of the story, it was absolutely poorly thought out and poorly executed. There was no research whatsoever. You need to have knowledge in the market you're going into, otherwise it makes no sense. It makes no sense whatsoever. Read, research, read books, look online, look on social media. If it's that you're doing hair and beauty products, it's a very saturated market. However, that doesn't mean don't go into it. That means you need to find what is different about you and your business. There was no consistency whatsoever. I've touched on this already. I was not consistent with anything. I wasn't consistent with posting new products when I said I would. I wasn't consistent with posting things on my social medias. I wasn't consistent with even waking up and attending to the business, which is the first step to failing. Consistency is key. I was so excited when I started the business. I was on it every day, day and night, checking the sales, checking this, checking that, but it dropped and it flaked off. And the minute I dropped and flaked off, the sales dropped and flaked off. And then I started feeling really discouraged because nobody was buying the products, not realizing realizing that that was down to me. When I stopped putting 100% into the business, I'm sure people could tell. And now looking back at it, I don't think I would have been a consumer of that business after a while, because it was very evident that everything was becoming outdated and there was no effort being made to change that. Social media can be your biggest help in business. Honestly, in this day and age, everybody's on their phones, everybody's on the internet, everyone's browsing things, everyone's looking at trends. If you keep up with it, you can really do amazing things that may not have been possible before people were so hooked on social media, but you really need to be consistent. Consistency is key. Next point is no interest. Now looking at it, I did not care about hair and beauty products. I actually was not interested in the slightest. I was more interested in the minimal things I could use to make myself look pretty. Like literally, if you look at my makeup section, you'd be appalled. Not because there's anything wrong with the amount of makeup I have, but as a hair and beauty person, I don't have any of the latest products. I literally have to wait on my friends to tell me what's new, what's out. I see how they're getting on with it. Then I start using it if it doesn't seem too stressful for me. I want the easiest way to do my makeup. Which reminds me, I'm going to be dropping a video soon about a 15-minute makeup look. You should check that out, because literally that's how long it takes me. People take hours to do makeup and I don't understand why. And also in terms of hair, I happen to be good at doing hair, but I hate plaiting people's hair. So I don't even know why I thought this would be a fantastic idea. I hate doing hair. My marketing strategy was just to tell my customers, which I didn't actually want customers because I didn't actually want to do hair. So really, it was destined to fail. I don't know how I thought this was a foolproof plan, but what I did learn is preparing to fail. No, it's failing to, what's the saying? Failing to prepare is preparing to fail. I gave up far too quickly. I started giving up and I feel like it was very clear. You could see it on my social medias. I was barely posting anything. You could see it on the website. Nothing was being updated. You could literally just tell that this person has given up on this business. And in turn, as if the sales weren't bad enough already at this point, nobody was buying anything. And then I started feeling like the reason why I'm giving up is because no one's buying. But like I said before, it was because I wasn't doing all the things I should have been doing to keep this business alive. Honestly, if you want to go into a business, guys, you have to work on it day in and day out. You have to eat, breathe and sleep this business, because otherwise it will not run. It's not like going to work where work still happens when you're on holiday. There's no holidays unless you've got someone covering the things up. You need to take it serious. You can't just wake up and decide that this is what I'm going to do, because otherwise you will give up. You need to plan it to a T, and that's what I've learned from my failed business. And when I go into future businesses, I know what to take along with it. It needs my attention. It needs me to be attending to it like a little baby. Honestly, businesses, let your business be your baby, because otherwise it just can't go well. It won't go the way you're planning on it to go. I remember there was a time I was invited to a Black-owned business expo, and literally this was the most embarrassing day of my life. I literally rocked up there with 5 products, not 5 different products, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 pieces of products. It was so terrible. But I got there and I realized that the tables were just plain. For some reason in my head, I didn't think, how am I going to make this look pretty? How am I going to make this look presentable? Luckily, there was a girl there called Ola, and she helped me set up my table and make it look pretty. But that didn't change the fact that there were 5 products there. And she has such a wonderful business. She sells beauty and cosmetic products, but her business is so well thought out. I'll put her Instagram there. Make sure you guys check it out. Honestly, it's amazing. But she was selling like hotcakes and I was just there. I think I sold 3 products, which I'm even shocked about now looking back at it, because I wouldn't have bought anything. It was not planned out. The products themselves were fantastic, but they were packaged so poorly that it just made it look like I didn't care about my business. At the time I felt like I did, but really I didn't. I'd wake up and feel like, oh, I'm in the mood to do business today, make a product and just slap it out there. The pictures were horrendous what I took of the product. Honestly, I'm surprised that anyone even bought anything. I was so late with my responses for receipts for the people who bought that day. It was just not thought out. I've never been so embarrassed in my life. Everybody's products look so good besides my own. That day told me that I'm not ready to be a business owner. I was not ready whatsoever. I don't know what I thought I was doing, but it didn't work. I ended up deciding to close down the business because it just wasn't for me. That's not the type of business I want to go into. I know for sure I'm not into sales. I had a sales job one time and I lasted literally 1 day. I hated it. So I don't know how I could start a business in sales knowing full well that's not something I enjoy. Yes, things are different when it's your own business. You have a different vim and a different passion for it. But moral of the story is I hate sales. I don't care what I'm selling. I'm too embarrassed and shy to just go up to people and tell them to buy something. So really and truly, that should have been a sign for me to know that this is not the business for me. My website, on the other hand, was absolutely wonderful. If I still had it, I'd show you guys, but it was made by my auntie and I absolutely love it till this very day. So I decided to just change the name of what I'd called my business. I didn't do anything to inform people properly. I literally just woke up, changed the name and hoped that everybody would know that it's the same business. So I don't know how I expected that to work out really. I had no plan as to how I'm going to let the people know that no, this is actually the same business. After that day, I noticed that my followers dropped a lot, and that was probably because they didn't realize what Afrobeing even is. As far as they were concerned, I was Goddess Hair and Beauty, so they were probably thinking, what's this? When did I follow it and why am I following it? I literally changed everything overnight just like that. And also, I wish I'd known before I started a business that you're not going to be a millionaire straight away. Honestly, I was so surprised why I didn't have thousands raking into my account from day one. I didn't make money until a good 2-3 weeks into my business. And also, I decided I was going to run a campaign and look for models to model my products and stuff, and I got loads of people emailing, but I hadn't sorted out my emails properly, so I wasn't receiving half the emails. All the emails I was sending out were going to people's junk emails, so people never got the dates for when I was supposed to be doing what I was supposed to be doing, and I never got back to a lot of the people because I just started feeling lazy. It cannot work. I'm not telling you guys this because I'm proud of it. I'm telling you guys so you cannot make the same mistakes that I did. And also, now when I go into my new business, I know what to and not to do. Honestly, it can never happen again. And you guys shouldn't have to learn from making the mistakes yourselves. You should learn from hearing me. Another point is read, guys. There's so much information out there in books. If you just look for it, you'll learn how to adjust your mindset, how to be consistent when you want to be, how to stop procrastinating, and how to run a business properly. I'll link down below 2 books that I'm currently reading. They're literally game changers. Check them out. They'll change your mentality and they will actually help you to get your life in order and sort out your finances so you're able to actually run a business nicely and not have to worry about money. I'm going to be doing a lot more how-to videos teaching you how to do certain things you should know. I'm going to be speaking to successful business owners who'll be able to give you some real life tips that they're actively practicing. So thank you guys for watching this short video. I hope you liked it. Hop onto my channel and check. I have another video which I've just dropped today, how to finish university before university finishes you. This is a very serious topic. I know you guys will like it. Make sure you subscribe to my channel. Check out my social medias. I'm going to put them right here. Make sure to like, comment and subscribe. Anything you feel like I've missed out, I'm going to be having a whole business series coming. So this was just to clear the air about this failed business that I've had, just so you guys know that I have learned something from it. And when I give you business advice, it's coming from a very good and knowledgeable place now. Thanks guys, bye.